हरि बोल, दंडवत प्रणाम। So I was reciting Sri Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Same I will continue. Before that, let me pray to Srila Gurudev, to the Guru Parampara, to the Supreme Lord and the loving associates of the Supreme Lord. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिये। श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So, Sri Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Madhya Leela, chapter 17. First I am going to recite text 1 to 9. Gachan Vrindavanam Gauro Vyagre Bhaina Khagan Vane Premon Mattan Sahon Nrityan Vidhate Krishna Jalpinah। जय जय गौरचंद्र, जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र, जय गौर भक्त वृंद। शरद काल हैल प्रभुर चलिते हैलामती रामानंद स्वरूप संगे निभृते युकति। मोर सहाय कर यदि तुम्ही दुई जन तबे आमी जाय देखी श्री वृंदावन। रात्रि उठी वनपथे पलाया जाव एकाकी जायबा काहो संगे ना लैबा। केहो यदि संग लैते पाछे उठी धाय सबारे राखीबा जेना केहो नाही जाय। प्रसन्न हैया आज्ञा दीबा न मानिबा दुख तोमा सबारा सुखे पथे हबे मोरा सुख। दुई जन कहे तुम्ही ईश्वर स्वतंत्र जे इच्छा से करीबा नह परतंत्र। किंतु आमा दुहार सुन एक निवेदन तोमार सुखे आमार सुख कहिला आपने। Translation: On his way to Vrindavan, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the forest of Jarikhand and made all the tigers, elephants, deer and birds chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and dance. Thus all these animals were overwhelmed by ecstatic love. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityanand, all glories to Advaita Chandra and all glories to all the devotees of the Lord. When autumn arrived, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to go to Vrindavan. In a solitary place, he consulted with Ramananda Raya and Swarupa Damodar Goswami. The Lord requested Ramananda Raya and Swarupa Damodar Goswami to help him to go to Vrindavan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I shall leave early in the morning and go incognito. Taking the road through the forest, I shall go alone, I shall not take anyone with me. If someone wants to follow me, please stop him. I don't want anyone to go with me. Please give me your permission with great pleasure and do not be unhappy. If you are happy, I shall be happy on my way to Vrindavan. Upon hearing this, Ramananda Raya and Swarupa Damodar Goswami replied, Dear Lord, you are completely independent. Since you are not dependent on anyone, you will do whatever you desire. Dear Lord, kindly hear our one petition. You have already said that you will derive happiness from our happiness. This is your own statement. Text 10 to 16. आमा दुहार मने तबे बड़ सुख है, एक निवेदन यदि धर दयामय। उत्तम ब्राह्मण एक संगे अवश्य चाही, भिक्षा करे भिक्षा दिबे जाबे पात्र वही। वन पथे जायते नाही भोज्यान्न ब्राह्मण, आज्ञा कर संगे चलुक विप्र एक जन। प्रभु कहे निज संगी काहो ना लैबा, एक जने नीले आनेर मने दुख हिबा। नूतन संगी हईबेक स्निग्ध जार मन, ऐछे जबे पाई तबे लई एक जन। स्वरूप कहे एई बलभद्र भट्टाचार्य, तोमाते सुस्निग्ध बड़ पंडित साधु आर्य। प्रथमे तोमा संगे आइला गौड़ हिते, यहाँ इच्छा अच्छे सर्व तीर्थ करीते। Translation: If you will be pleased, accept just one request, we shall be very, very happy. Our Lord, please take one very nice Brahmin with you. He will collect alms for you, cook for you, give you prasadam and carry your water pot while traveling. When you go through the jungle, there will be no Brahmin available from whom you can accept lunch. Therefore, please give permission for at least one pure Brahmin to accompany you. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I shall not take any of my associates with me, because if I choose someone, all the others will be unhappy. Such a person must be a new man and he must have a peaceful mind. If I can obtain such a man, I shall agree to take him with me. Swarupa Damodar then said, here is Balabhadra Bhattacharya, who has great love for you. He is an honest, learned scholar and he is advanced in spiritual consciousness. In the beginning, he came with you from Bengal. It is his desire to visit and see all the holy places of pilgrimage. Text 17 to 26. इहार संगे आछे विप्र एक भृत्य, इहों पथे करीबे न सेवा भिक्षा कृत्य। इहारे संगे लहो यदि सबा रहे सुख, वन पथे जायते तोमार नहीं बे कौन दुख। से विप्र वही निबे वस्त्राम्बु भाजन, भट्टाचार्य भिक्षा दिबे करी भिक्षाटन। ताहार वचन प्रभु अंगीकार कईल, बलभद्र भट्टाचार्य संगे करीनिल। पूर्व रात्रे जगन्नाथ देखी आज्ञा लैया, शेष रात्रे उठी प्रभु चलीला लुकाइया। प्रातः काले भक्तगण प्रभु ना देखिया, अन्वेषण करी फिरे व्याकुल हैया। स्वरूप गोसाई सबाय कैल निवारण, निवृत्त हैया रहे सबे जानी प्रभुर मन। प्रसिद्ध पथ छाड़ी प्रभु उपपथे चलीला, कटक दाहिने करी वने प्रवेशिला। निर्जन वने चले प्रभु कृष्ण नाम लैया, हस्ती व्याघ्र पथ छाड़े प्रभु रे देखिया। पाले पाले व्याघ्र हस्ती गंडार सुकर गण, तार मध्य आवेशे प्रभु करीला गमन। ट्रांसलेशन: In addition, you may take another Brahmin who will act as a servant en route and make arrangements for your food. If you can also take him with you, we will be very happy. If two people go with you through the jungle, there will be certainly no difficulty or inconvenience. The other Brahmin can carry your clothes and water pot, and Balabhadra Bhattacharya will collect grains, food materials and cook for you. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the request of Swarupa Damodar Pandit and agreed to take Balabhadra Bhattacharya with him. On the previous night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had visited Lord Jagannath and taken his permission. Now, near the end of the night, the Lord got up and started immediately. He was not seen by others. Because the Lord had departed, the devotees, unable to see him, early in the morning began to search for him with great anxiety. While all the devotees were searching for the Lord, Swarupa Damodar restrained them. Then everyone fell silent, knowing the mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Lord abandoned walking on the well-known public road and went instead along a bypass. He thus kept the city of Cuttack on his right as he entered the forest. When the Lord passed through the solitary forest, chanting the holy name of Krishna, the tigers and elephants seeing him gave way. When the Lord passed through the jungle in great ecstasy, packs of tigers, elephants, rhinoceros and boars came, and the Lord passed right through them. Text 27 to 33. देखी भट्टाचार्यर मने है महाभय, प्रभुर प्रतापे तार एक पाश है। एक दिन पथे व्याघ्र करियाछे शयन, आवेशे तार गाये प्रभुर लागिल चरण। प्रभु कहे कहो कृष्ण, व्याघ्र उठिला, कृष्ण कृष्ण कही व्याघ्र नाचिते लागिला। आर दिने महाप्रभु करे नदी स्नान, मत्त हस्ती युथ आइला करिते जलपान। प्रभु जल कृत्य करे आगे हस्ती आइला, कृष्ण कहो बलि प्रभु जल फेली मारिला। सही जल बिंदु कना लागे जार गाय, सही कृष्ण कृष्ण कहे प्रेमे नाचे गाय। केहो भूमे पड़े केहो करे चित्कार, देखी भट्टाचार्य मने है चमत्कार। Translation: Balabhadra Bhattacharya was very much afraid to see them, but by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's influence, all the animals stood to one side. One day, a tiger was lying on the path, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, walking along the path in ecstatic love, touched the tiger with his feet. The Lord said, "Chant the holy name of Krishna." The tiger immediately got up and began to chant and to dance, Krishna, Krishna. Another day, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was bathing in a river, a herd of maddened elephants came there to drink water. While the Lord was bathing and murmuring the Gayatri mantra, the elephants came before him. The Lord immediately splashed some water on the elephants and asked them to chant the name of Krishna. The elephants, whose bodies were touched by the water, splashed by the Lord, began to chant Krishna, Krishna and dance and sing in ecstasy. Some of the elephants fell to the ground and some screamed in ecstasy. Seeing this, Balabhadra Bhattacharya was completely astonished. Text 34 to 40. पथे जायते करे प्रभु उच्च संकीर्तन, मधुर कंठ ध्वनि सुनी ऐसे मृगीगण। दाहिने वामे ध्वनि सुनी जाय प्रभु संगे, प्रभु तार अंग मूचे श्लोक पड़े रंगे। धन्या स्म मूढ़ मतयो अपि हरिण्य एता, या नंद नंदनम उपात विचित्र वेशाम। आकर्ण्य वेणु रणितम सह कृष्ण साराह, पूजाम दधुर विरचिताम प्रणयावलोकैः। हेन काले व्याघ्र तथा आइला 5-7, व्याघ्र मृगी मिली चले महाप्रभुर साथ। देखी महाप्रभुर वृंदावन स्मृति है, वृंदावन गुण वर्णन श्लोक पड़ी। यत्र नैसर्ग दुर्वैरः, सहसा नृग मृगादयः, मित्राणि वाजितावास द्रुत रुत तर्षणादिकम्। कृष्ण कृष्ण कही करी प्रभु जबे बलील, कृष्ण कही व्याघ्र मृग नाचिते लागे। Translation. Sometimes Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted very loudly while passing through the jungle. Hearing his sweet voice, all the does came near him. Hearing the Lord's great vibration, all the does followed him left and right. While reciting a verse with great curiosity, the Lord patted them. Blessed are all these foolish deer because they have approached Maharaj Nanda's son, who is gorgeously dressed and is playing on his flute. Indeed, both the does and the bucks worship the Lord with looks of love and affection. While Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing through the jungle, 5 or 7 tigers came. Joining the deer, the tigers began to follow the Lord. Seeing the tigers and deer following him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately remembered the land of Vrindavan. He then began to recite a verse describing the transcendental quality of Vrindavan. Vrindavan is the transcendental abode of the Lord. There is no hunger, anger, or thirst there. Though naturally inimical human beings and fierce animals live together there in transcendental friendship. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Chant Krishna, Krishna," the tigers and deer began to chant Krishna and dance. Text 41 to 49. नाचे कांदे व्याघ्र गणे मृगीगण संगे बलभद्र भट्टाचार्य देखे अपूर्व रंगे व्याघ्र मृग अन्यो अन्य करे आलिंगन मुखे मुख दिया करे अन्यो अन्य चुंबन कौतक देखिया प्रभु हासिते लागिला ता सभा के तहाँ छाड़ी आगे चली गेला मयूर आदि पक्षीगण प्रभुरे देखिया संगे चले कृष्ण बलि नाचे मत हैया हरि बोल बोली प्रभु करे उच्च ध्वनि वृक्ष लता प्रफुल्लित सई ध्वनि सुनी जारी खंडे स्थावर जंगम आछे जत कृष्ण नाम दिया कहिल प्रेमे ते उन्मत जे ग्राम दिया जाय जहाँ करे न स्थिति से सब ग्रामेर लोके रहे प्रेम भक्ति केहो यदि तार मुखे सुने कृष्ण नाम तार मुखे आन सुने तार मुखे आन सबे कृष्ण हरि बलि नाचे कांदे हासे परंपराए वैष्णव हैल सर्वदेशे. Translation. When all the tigers and does danced and jumped, Balabhadra Bhattacharya saw them and was struck with wonder. Indeed, the tigers and deer began to embrace one another, and touching mouths they began to kiss. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw all this fun, he began to smile. Finally, he left the animals and continued on his way. Various birds, including the peacock, saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and began to follow him, chanting and dancing. They were all maddened by the holy name of Krishna. When the Lord loudly chanted Haribol, the trees and creepers became jubilant to hear him. Thus all living entities in the forest of Jarikhand, some moving and some standing still, became maddened by hearing the holy name of Lord Krishna vibrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In all the villages through which the Lord passed and in all the places he rested on his journey, everyone was purified and awakened to ecstatic love of God. When someone heard the chanting of the holy name from the mouth of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and someone else heard this chanting from that second person, and someone again heard this chanting from the third person, everyone in all countries became a Vaishnava through such disciplic succession. Thus everyone chanted the holy name of Krishna and Hari, and they danced, cried and smiled. Text 50 to 56. यद्यपि प्रभु लोक संगठेर त्रासे प्रेम गुप्त करेन बाहिरे ना प्रकाशे, तथापि तार दर्शन श्रवण प्रभावे सकल देशेर लोक हैल वैष्णवे। गौड़ बंग उत्कल दक्षिण देशे गिया, लोकेर निस्तार कैल आपने भ्रमिया। मथुरा जाइबार छले आसीन झारीखंड, भिल्ल प्राय लोक तहाँ परम पाषंड। नाम प्रेम दिया कैल सबारे निस्तार, चैतन्य गूढ़ लीला बुझीते शक्तिकार। वन देखी ब्रह्म है यही वृंदावन, शैल देखी मने है यही गोवर्धन। जहाँ नदी देखे तहाँ मान ये कालिंदी, महाप्रेमावेशे नाचे प्रभु पड़े कांदी। Translation: The Lord did not always manifest his ecstasy. Being afraid of a great assembly of people, the Lord kept his ecstasy concealed. Although Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not manifest his natural ecstatic love, everyone became a pure devotee simply by seeing and hearing him. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally toured Bengal, East Bengal, Orissa and the southern countries, and he delivered all kinds of people by spreading Krishna consciousness. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Jharkhand on his way to Mathura, he found that the people there were almost uncivilized and were devoid of God consciousness. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave even the Bhils an opportunity to chant the holy name and come to the platform of ecstatic love. Thus he delivered all of them. Who has the power to understand the transcendental pastimes of the Lord? When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the Jharikhand forest, he took it for granted that it was Vrindavan. When he passed over the hills, he took it for granted that they were Govardhan. Similarly, whenever Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw a river, he immediately accepted it as the river Yamuna. Thus, while in the forest, he was filled with great ecstatic love and he danced and fell down crying. Text 57 to 65. पथे जायते भट्टाचार्य शाक मूल फल, जहाँ जे पायेन तहाँ लयेन सकल। जे ग्रामे रहेन प्रभु तथाय ब्राह्मण, पांच सात जन आसी करे निमंत्रण। केहो अन्न आनी दे भट्टाचार्य स्थाने, केहो दूध दधी केहो घृत खंड आने। जहाँ विप्र नाही तहाँ शूद्र महाजन, आसी सबे भट्टाचार्य करे निमंत्रण। भट्टाचार्य पाक करे वन्य व्यंजन, वन्य व्यंजने प्रभुर आनंदित मन। दुई चारी दिनेर अन्न राखे न समहती, जहाँ शून्य वन लोकेर नाहिक वसती। तहाँ से ही अन्न भट्टाचार्य करे पाक, फल मूले व्यंजन करे वन्य नाना शाक। परम संतोष प्रभुर वन्य भोजने, महासुख पाए जे दिन रहे न निर्जने। भट्टाचार्य सेवा करे स्नेहे जैछे दास, तार विप्र वहे जलपात्र बहिर्वास। Translation: Along the way, Balabhadra Bhattacharya collected all kinds of spinach, roots and fruit whenever possible. Whenever Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited a village, a few Brahmins, 5 or 7, would come and extend invitations to the Lord. Some people would bring grain and deliver it to Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Others would bring milk and yogurt, and still others would bring ghee and sugar. In some villages there were no Brahmins. Nonetheless, devotees born in non-Brahmin families came and extended invitations to Balabhadra Bhattacharya. Balabhadra Bhattacharya used to cook all kinds of vegetables gathered from the forest, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased to accept these preparations. Balabhadra Bhattacharya used to keep a stock of food grain that would last from 2 to 4 days. Where there were no people, he would cook the grain and prepare vegetables, spinach, roots, and fruits collected from the forest. The Lord was always very happy to eat these forest vegetables, and he was even happier when he had an opportunity to stay in a solitary place. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was so affectionate to the Lord that he was rendering service just like a menial servant. His assistant Brahmin carried the water pot and garments. Text 66 to 75. Nirjarete उष्णोदके स्नान 3 बार, दुई संध्या अग्निताप काष्ठेर अपार, निरंतर प्रेमावेशे निर्जने गमन, सुख अनुभवी प्रभु कहे न वचन, सुन भट्टाचार्य आमी गेलाम बहुदेश, वन पथे दुखेर कहाँ नाही पाई लेश, कृष्ण कृपालु आमाए बहुत कृपा कैल, वन पथे आनी आमाए बड़ सुख दिल, पूर्वे वृंदावन जायते करीलाम विचार, माता गंगा भक्त गणे देखी बा एक बार, भक्त गण संगे अवश्य करीब मिलन, भक्त गणे संगे लैया जाब वृंदावन, एत भावी गौड़ देशे करीलु गमन, माता गंगा भक्ते देखी सुखी हैल मन, भक्त गणे लैया तबे चलीलाम रंगे, लक्ष कोटि लोक तहाँ हैल आमा संगे, सनातन मुखे कृष्ण आमा सिखाइला, ताहा विघ्न करी वन पथे लैया आइला, कृपार समुद्र दीन हीने दयामान, दयामय कृष्ण कृपा बिना कौन सुख नाही है. Translation: The Lord used to bath 3 times a day in the warm water of the waterfalls. He also used to heat himself morning and evening with a fire made with the limitless wood. While traveling in this secluded forest and feeling very happy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made the following statement. My dear Bhattacharya, I have travelled very far through the forest and I have not even slightly received any trouble. Krishna is very merciful, especially to me. He has shown his mercy by bringing me on this path through the forest. Thus he has given me great pleasure. Before this, I decided to go to Vrindavan and on the way see my mother, the river Ganga, and other devotees once again. I thought that once again I would see and meet all the devotees and take them with me to Vrindavan. Thus I went to Bengal and I was very happy to see my mother, the river Ganga, and the devotees. However, when I started for Vrindavan, many thousands and millions of people gathered and began to go with me. Thus I was going to Vrindavan with a big crowd, but through the mouth of Sanatan, Krishna taught me a lesson. Thus, by making some impediment, he has brought me on a path through the forest to Vrindavan. Krishna is an ocean of mercy. He is especially merciful to the poor and fallen. Without his mercy, there is no possibility of happiness. Text 76 to 82. Bhattacharya alingiya tahare kahil, तोमार प्रसादे आमी एत सुख पाइल, तेहो कहेन तुमी कृष्ण तुमी दया मैं, अधम जीव मुनि मोरे हैला सदय, मोई छार मोरे तुमी संगे लैया आइला, कृपा करी मोर हाथे प्रभु भिक्षा कैला, अधम काके रे कैला गरुड़ समान, स्वतंत्र ईश्वर तुमी स्वयं भगवान, मोकम करोति वाचालम पंगुम लंघयते गिरिम, यत कृपार्थम अहम वंदे परमानंद माधवम. यही मत बलभद्र करेन स्तवन, प्रेम सेवा करी तुष्ट कैल प्रभुर मन, यही मत नाना सुखे प्रभु आइला काशी, मध्यान स्नान कैला मणि कर्णिकाय आसी. Translation: Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then embraced Balabhadra Bhattacharya and told him, it is only by your kindness that I am now so happy. Balabhadra Bhattacharya replied, my dear Lord, you are Krishna himself. and therefore you are merciful. I am a fallen living entity, but you have bestowed a great favor upon me. Sir, I am most fallen, yet you have brought me with you, showing great mercy. You have accepted food prepared by me. You have made me your carrier Garud, although I am no better than a condemned crow. Thus, you are the independent personality of Godhead, the original Lord. The supreme personality of Godhead has the form of Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha, transcendental bliss, knowledge, and eternity. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him who turns the dumb into eloquent speakers and enables the lame to cross mountains. Such is the mercy of the Lord. In this way, Balabhadra Bhattacharya offered his prayers to the Lord by rendering service unto him. In ecstatic love, he pacified the Lord's mind. Finally, the Lord arrived with great happiness at the holy place called Kasi. There he took his bath in the bathing ghat known as Manikarnika. Text 83 to 89. से काले तपन मिश्रा करे गंगा स्नान, प्रभु देखी हैला तार किछु विस्मय ज्ञान. पूर्वे सुनियाची प्रभु करया छेन संन्यास, निश्चय करिया हैल हृदय उल्लास. प्रभुर चरण धरी करे न रोदन, प्रभु तारे उठाया कैला आलिंगन. प्रभु लैया गेला विश्वेश्वर दर्शने, तबे आसी देखे बिंदु माधव चरणे. घरे लैया आइला प्रभु के आनंदित हैया, सेवा करी नृत्य करे वस्त्र उड़ाइया. प्रभुर चरणोदक सवंशे कैल पान, भट्टाचार्य पूजा कैल करिया सम्मान. प्रभु रे निमंत्रण करी घरे भिक्षा दिल, बलभद्र भट्टाचार्य पाक कराई. Translation. At that time, Tapan Mishra was taking his bath in the Ganga, and he was astonished to see the Lord there. Tapan Mishra then began to think, I have heard that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted the renounced order. Thinking this, Tapan Mishra became very jubilant within his heart. He then clasped the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and began to cry. The Lord raised him up and embraced him. Tapan Mishra then took Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to visit the temple of Vishveshwar. Coming from there, they saw the lotus feet of Lord Bindu Madhav. With great pleasure, Tapan Mishra brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home and rendered service unto him. Indeed, he began to dance, waving his cloth. He washed the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and afterwards he and his whole family drank the washed water. He also worshipped Balabhadra Bhattacharya and showed him respect. Tapan Mishra invited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to take lunch at his home, and he had Balabhadra Bhattacharya cook. Text 90 to 95. भिक्षा करी महाप्रभु करीला शयन, मिश्र पुत्र रघु करे पाद संवाहन. प्रभुर शेष अन्न मिश्र सब अंशे खाइल, प्रभु आइला सुनी चंद्रशेखर आइल. मिश्रेर सखा तेहो प्रभुर पूर्वदास, वैद्य जाति लिखन वृत्ति वाराणसी वास. आसी प्रभु पदे पड़ी करे न रोदन, प्रभु उठी तारे कृपाए कैल आलिंगन. चंद्रशेखर कहे प्रभु बड़ कृपा कैल, आपने आसिया वृत्ति दर्शन दिन. आपन प्रारब्धे वसी वृंदा वाराणसी स्थाने, माया ब्रह्म शब्द बिना नाही सुनी काने. Translation. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took rest after lunch, the son of Tapan Mishra named Raghu used to massage his legs. The remnants of food left by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were taken by the whole family of Tapan Mishra. When news spread that the Lord had come, Chandrasekhar came to see him. Chandrasekhar happened to be a friend of Tapan Mishra's, and he was a long known to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as his servant. He was a physician by caste, and by profession he was a clerk. At the time he was living in Varanasi. When Chandrasekhar came there, he fell down before the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and began to cry. The Lord, standing up, embraced him out of his causeless mercy. Chandrasekhar said, "My dear Lord, you have bestowed your causeless mercy upon me because I am your old servant. Indeed, you have come here personally to give me your audience. Due to my past deeds, I am residing at Varanasi, but here I do not hear anything but the words Maya and Brahman." Text 96 to 102. सदर्शन व्याख्या विना कथा नाही यथा मिश्र कृपा करी मोरे सुनाए कृष्ण कथा निरंतर दुहे चिंती तोमार चरण सर्वज्ञ ईश्वर तुम्ही दिला दर्शन सुनी महाप्रभु जाबेन श्री वृंदावने दिनकत रही तार भृत्य दुई जने मिश्र कहे प्रभु जावत काशीते रहीबा मोर निमंत्रण विना अन्य ना मानिबा एई मत महाप्रभु दुई भृत्यर वशे इच्छा नहीं तबु तथा रहीला दिन दसे महाराष्ट्रीय विप्र आइसे प्रभु देखी बारे प्रभु रूप प्रेम देखी है चमत्कारे विप्र सब निमंत्रे प्रभु नाही माने प्रभु कहे आजी मोर हैया छे निमंत्रण. Translation. Chandrasekhar continued, there is no talk at Varanasi other than discussions on the 6 philosophical theses. Nonetheless, Tapan Mishra has been very kind to me, for he speaks about topics relating to Lord Krishna. My dear Lord, we too think of your lotus feet incessantly. Although you are the omniscient Supreme Personality of Godhead, you have granted us your audience. My Lord, I have heard that you are going to Vrindavan. Please stay here at Varanasi for some days and deliver us, for we are your two servants. Tapan Mishra then said, My dear Lord, as long as you stay at Varanasi, please do not accept any invitation other than mine. Even though he had not made such a plan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained for 10 days at Varanasi, being obliged by the requests of his two servants. At Varanasi, there was a Maharashtrian Brahmin who used to come daily to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This Brahmin was simply astonished to see the Lord's personal beauty and ecstatic love for Krishna. When the Brahmins of Varanasi would invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to lunch, the Lord would not accept their invitations. He would reply, I have already been invited somewhere else. Text 103 to 106. एई मत प्रतिदिन करेन वंचना सन्यासीर संग भये ना मानेन निमंत्रण प्रकाशानंद श्रीपाद सभाते बसिया वेदांत पढ़ाए बहु शिष्य गण लैया. एक विप्र देखी आइला प्रभुर व्यवहार प्रकाशानंद आगे कहे चरित्र तहार. एक सन्यासी आइला जगन्नाथ हईते ताहार महिमा प्रताप ना पारी वर्णिते. Translation. Every day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu refused their invitations because he feared associating with Mayavadi sannyasis. There was a great Mayavadi sannyasi named Prakashananda Saraswati who used to teach Vedanta philosophy to a great assembly of followers. A Brahmin who saw the wonderful behavior of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Prakashananda Saraswati and described the Lord's characteristics. The Brahmin told Prakashananda Saraswati, there is a sannyasi who has come from Jagannath Puri, and I cannot describe his wonderful influence and glories. Text 107 to 116. सकल देखिए तांते अद्भुत कथन प्रकांड शरीर शुद्ध कांचन वरण, आजानुलंबित भुज कमल नयन, जत किचु ईश्वरेर सर्व सल्लक्षण, ताहा देखी ज्ञान है यही नारायण, यही तारे देखे करे कृष्ण संकीर्तन। महाभागवत लक्षण सुनी भागवते, से सब लक्षण प्रकटे देखिए ताहाते। निरंतर कृष्ण नाम जीवा तार गाय, दुई नेत्रे अश्रु वहे गंगा धारा प्राय। क्षणे नाचे हासे गाय करे क्रंदन, क्षणे हुंकार करे सिंहेर गर्जन। जगत मंगल तार कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम, नाम रूप गुण तार सब अनुपम। देखिले से जानी तार ईश्वरेर रीति, अलौकिक कथा सुनी के करे प्रतीति। सुनिया प्रकाशानंद बहुत हासिला, विप्रे उपहास करी कहिते लागिला। सुनियाची गौड़ देशेर सन्यासी भावुक, केशव भारती शिष्य लोक प्रतारक। Translation: Everything is wonderful about that sannyasi. He has a very well built and luxuriant body, and his complexion is like purified gold. He has arms that extend to his knees, and his eyes are like the petals of a lotus. In his person are all the transcendental symptoms of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When one sees all these features, one takes him to be Narayan himself. Whoever sees him immediately begins to chant the holy name of Krishna. We have heard about the symptoms of a first-class devotee in Srimad Bhagavatam, and all those symptoms are manifest in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His tongue is always chanting the holy name of Krishna, and from his eyes tears incessantly fall like the flowing Ganga. Sometimes he dances, laughs, sings and cries, and sometimes he roars like a lion. His name Krishna Chaitanya is all auspicious for the world. Everything about him, his name, form and qualities are unparalleled. Simply by seeing him one understands that he possesses all the characteristics of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such characteristics are certainly uncommon. Who will believe it? Prakashananda Saraswati laughed very much to hear this description. Joking and laughing at the Brahmin, he began to speak as follows. Prakashananda Saraswati said, "Yes, I have heard about him. He is a sannyasi from Bengal and he is very sentimental. I have also heard that he belongs to the Bharati Sampradaya, for he is a disciple of Keshava Bharati. However, he is only a pretender." Text 117 to 123. चैतन्य नाम तार भावुक गण लैया, देशे देशे ग्रामे ग्रामे बुले नाचाइया। जे तारे देखे से ईश्वर करी कहे, ऐछे मोहन विद्या जे देखे से मोहे। सार्वभौम भट्टाचार्य पंडित प्रबल, सुनी चैतन्य संगे हईल पागल। सन्यासी नाम मात्र महा इंद्रजाली, काशीपुरे ना विकाबे तार भावकाली। वेदांत श्रवण करो ना जाइयो तार पाश, उच्छृंखला लोक संगे दुई लोक नाश। एत सुनी से विप्र महा दुख पाइला, कृष्ण कृष्ण कही तथा हिते उठी गेला। प्रभुर दर्शने शुद्ध हैया छे तार मन, प्रभु आगे दुखी हैया कहे विवरण। Translation: Prakashananda Saraswati continued, I know that his name is Chaitanya and he is accompanied by many sentimentalists. His followers dance with him and he tours from country to country and village to village. Whoever sees him accepts him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, since he has some mystic power by which he hypnotizes people. Everyone who sees him becomes illusioned. Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya was a very learned scholar, but I have heard that he also has become a madman due to his association with this Chaitanya. This Chaitanya is a sannyasi in name only. Actually, he is a first-class magician. In any case, his sentimentalism cannot be very much in demand here in Kashi. Do not go to see Chaitanya, just continue hearing Vedanta. If you associate with upstarts, you will be lost in this world and in the next. When the Brahmin heard Prakashananda Saraswati speak like this about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became very much grief-stricken. Chanting the holy name of Krishna, he immediately left. The mind of the Brahmin was already purified by his seeing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He therefore went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and described what had taken place before the Mayavadi sannyasi Prakashanand. Text 124 to 131. सुनी महाप्रभु तभी ईशत हासिला पुनरपि से विप्र प्रभु रे पूछिला तार आगे जबे आमी तोमार नाम लईल सेहो तोमार नाम जाने आपने कहिल तोमार दोष कहीते करे नामेर उच्चार चैतन्य चैतन्य करी कहे 3 बारे कृष्ण नाम ना आइल तार मुखे अवज्ञाते नाम लय सुनी पाई दुखे इहार कारण मोरे कहो कृपा करी तोमा देखी मुख मोर बोले कृष्ण हरि प्रभु कहे मायावादी कृष्ण अपराधी ब्रह्म आत्म चैतन्य कहे निर्वधि अतैव तार मुखे ना ऐसे कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण स्वरूप द्वैत समान नाम विग्रह स्वरूप 3 एक रूप 3 भेद नाही 3 चिदानंद रूप. Here translation. Hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mildly smiled. The Brahmin then spoke again to the Lord. The Brahmin said, as soon as I uttered your name before him, he immediately confirmed the fact that he knew your name. While finding fault with you, he uttered your name 3 times, saying Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya. Although he spoke your name 3 times, he did not utter the name Krishna because he uttered your name in contempt. I was very much aggrieved. Why would Prakashananda not utter the names Krishna and Hari? He chanted the name Chaitanya thrice. As far as I am concerned, simply by seeing you, I am moved to chant the holy names Krishna and Hari. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, the Mayavadi impersonalists are great offenders unto Lord Krishna. Therefore, they simply utter the words Brahman, Atma and Chaitanya. Because they are offenders unto Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is identical with his holy name, the holy name Krishna does not manifest in their mouths. The Lord's holy name, his form and his personality are all one and the same. There is no difference between them. Since all of them are absolute, they are all transcendently blissful. Text 132 to 136. Deha dehira naam namira Krishne nahi bhed जीवेर धर्म नाम देह स्वरूपे विभेद नाम चिंतामणि कृष्ण चैतन्य रस विग्रह पूर्ण शुद्धो नित्य मुक्तो अभिन्नत्वान नाम नामिनो अतैव कृष्णेर नाम देह विलास प्राकृतेन्द्रिय ग्राह्य नहे हय स्वप्रकाश कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण गुण कृष्ण लीला वृंद कृष्णेर स्वरूप सम सब चिद आनंद अतः श्री कृष्ण नामादि ना भवेद ग्राह्यम इंद्रैहि सेवोन्मुखे जिह्वादौ स्वयं एव स्फुरति अदः. Translation. There is no difference between Krishna's body and himself or between his name and himself. But as far as the conditioned soul is concerned, one's name is different from one's body, from one's original form and so on. Then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quoted a verse from Padma Puran. The meaning is, The holy name of Krishna is transcendently blissful. It bestows all spiritual benedictions, for it is Krishna himself. The reservoir of all pleasure, Krishna's name is complete, and it is the form of all transcendental mellows. It is not a material name under any condition, and it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. Since Krishna's name is not contaminated by the material qualities, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by the laws of material nature. This is because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. The holy name of Krishna, his body and his pastimes, cannot be understood by the blunt material senses. They are manifested independently. Krishna's holy name, transcendental qualities and transcendental pastimes are all equal to Lord Krishna himself. They are all spiritual and full of bliss. Then he quoted, therefore material senses cannot appreciate Krishna's holy name, form, qualities and pastimes. When a conditioned soul is awakened to Krishna consciousness and renders service by using his tongue to chant the Lord's holy name and taste the remnants of the Lord's food, the tongue is purified and one gradually comes to understand who Krishna really is. Text 137 to 140. ब्रह्मांड हिते पूर्णानंद लीला रस ब्रह्म ज्ञानी आकर्ष्या करे आत्मवश स्वसुख निवृत्त चेतास तद व्युदस्तान्य भावो अपि अजीत रुचिर लीलाकृष्ट सारस तड़ियाम व्यतनुत कृपाय यस्तत्वदीपम पुराणम तम अखिल वृजीन ग्नम व्यास सुनुम नतो अस्मि ब्रह्मांड हिते पूर्णानंद कृष्ण गुण अतैव आकर्षय आत्मरामे रमन आत्मरामश्च मुनयो निर्ग्रंथ अपि उरुक्रमे कुर्वन्ति अहैतुकीं भक्तिं नित्यं भूत गुणो हरिः. Translation: the mellows of Lord Krishna's pastimes, which are full of bliss, attract the gnani from the pleasure of Brahman realization and conquer him. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master, the son of Vyasadeva, Shukadeva Goswami. It is he who defeats all inauspicious things within this universe. Although in the beginning he was absorbed in the happiness of Brahman realization and was living in a secluded place, giving up all other types of consciousness, he became attracted by the most melodious pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. He therefore mercifully spoke the supreme Purana known as Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the bright light of the absolute truth and which describes the activities of Lord Sri Krishna. The transcendental qualities of Sri Krishna are completely blissful and relishable. Consequently, Lord Krishna's qualities attract even the minds of self-realized persons from the bliss of self-realization. Those who are self-satisfied and unattracted by external material desires are also attracted to the loving service of Sri Krishna, whose qualities are transcendental and whose activities are wonderful. Hari, the personality of Godhead, is called Krishna because he has such transcendently attractive features. Text 141 to 145. एहि सब रहु कृष्ण चरण संबंधे आत्मरामेर मन हरे तुलसीरा गंधे तस्यारविंद नयनस्य पदारविंद किंजल्क मिश्र तुलसी मकरंद वायु अंतर्गतः स्वविवरेण चकार तेषाम संक्षोभम अक्षरजुषाम अपि चित्त तन्मोह अतैव कृष्ण नाम ना ऐसे तार मुखे मायावादी गण जाते महाबहिर्मुखे भावकाली वेचिते आमी आइलाम काशीपुरे ग्राहक नाही ना विकाय लैया जाब घरे भारी बोझ लैया आइलाम के मने लैया लई जाबो अल्प स्वल्प मूल्य पाइले एथाई बेचिबो. Translation. Apart from the pastimes of Lord Krishna, when tulsi leaves are offered at the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, even the aroma of the leaves attracts the minds of self-realized persons. When the breeze carrying the aroma of tulsi leaves and saffron from the lotus feet of the lotus-eyed personality of Godhead entered through the nostrils into the hearts of those sages, the Kumaras, they experienced a change in both body and mind, even though they were attached to the impersonal Brahman understanding. Because the Mayavadis are great offenders and atheistic philosophers, the holy name of Krishna does not come from their mouths. I have come here to sell my emotional ecstatic sentiments in this city of Kashi, but I cannot find any customers. If they are not sold, I must take them back home. I have brought a heavy load to sell in this city. To take it back again is a very difficult job. Therefore, if I get but a fraction of the price, I shall sell it here in this city of Kashi. Text 146 to 153. एत बलि से विप्रे आत्मसाथ करी, प्राते उठी मथुरा चलीला गौरहरी. से तीन संगे चले प्रभु निषेधीला, दूर हईते तीन जने गरे पाठाईला. प्रभुर विरहे तीने एकत्र मिलिया, प्रभु गुण गान करे प्रेमे मत हइया. प्रयागे आसिया प्रभु कैल वेणी स्नान, माधव देखिया प्रेमे कैल नृत्य गान. यमुना देखिया प्रेमे पड़े झांपा दिया, आस्ते व्यस्ते भट्टाचार्य उठाए धरिया. एई मत तीन दिन प्रयागे रहिला, कृष्ण नाम प्रेम दिया लोक निस्तारिला. मथुरा चलिते पथे जथा रही जाए, कृष्ण नाम प्रेम दिया लोकेर नाचाए. पूर्वे जैन दक्षिण जाइते लोक निस्तारिला, पश्चिम देशे तैचे सबु वैष्णव करिला. Translation. After saying this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted that Brahmin as his devotee. The next morning, rising very early, the Lord started for Mathura. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started for Mathura, all three devotees started to go with him, but the Lord forbade them to accompany him, and from a distance he asked them to return home. Feeling separation from the Lord, the three used to meet and glorify the holy qualities of the Lord. Thus they were absorbed in ecstatic love. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went to Prayag, where he bathed at the confluence of the Ganga and the Yamuna. He then visited the temple of Veni Madhav and chanted and danced there in ecstatic love. As soon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the river Yamuna, he threw himself into it. Balabhadra Bhattacharya hastily caught the Lord and very carefully raised him up again. The Lord stayed at Prayag for 3 days. He delivered the holy name of Krishna and ecstatic love. Thus he delivered many people. Wherever the Lord stopped to rest on the way to Mathura, he delivered the holy name of Krishna and ecstatic love of Krishna. Thus he made the people dance. When the Lord toured South India, he delivered many people, and when he travelled in the western sector, he similarly converted many people to Vaishnavism. Text 154 to 161. पथे जहाँ जहाँ है यमुना दर्शन, तहाँ झांपा दिया पड़े प्रेमे अचेतन. मथुरा निकटे आइला मथुरा देखिया, दंडवत हैया पड़े प्रेमाविष्ट हैया. मथुरा आसिया कैला विश्रांति तीर्थे स्नान, जन्मस्थाने केशव देखी करीला प्रणाम. प्रेमानंदे नाचे गाय सघन हुंकार, प्रभुर प्रेमावेशे देखी लोके चमत्कार. एक विप्र पड़े प्रभुर चरण धरिया, प्रभु संगे नृत्य करे प्रेमाविष्ट हैया. दूहे प्रेमे नृत्य करी करे कोला कोली, हरि कृष्ण कह दूहे बले बाहुतुली. लोक हरि हरि बोले कोलाहल हईल, केशव सेवक प्रभु के माला पर आई, लोके कहे प्रभु देखी हया विस्मय, ऐच्छे हेन प्रेम लौकिक कभू नए. Translation. While the Lord was going to Mathura, he came across the river Yamuna several times, and as soon as he saw the river Yamuna, he would immediately jump in, falling unconsciousness in the water in the ecstasy of love of Krishna. When he approached Mathura and saw the city, he immediately fell to the ground and offered obeisances with great ecstatic love. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered the city of Mathura, he took his bath at the Vishram Ghat. He then visited the birthplace of Krishna and saw the deity named Keshavji. He offered his respectful obeisances to this deity. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted, danced and made loud vibrations, all the people were astonished to see his ecstatic love. One Brahmin fell at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and then began to dance with him in ecstatic love. The two of them danced in ecstatic love and embraced each other. Raising their arms, they said, "Chant the holy names of Hari and Krishna." All the people then began to chant Hari Hari, and there was a great uproar. The priest in Lord Keshav's service offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a garland. When the people saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing and chanting, they were struck with wonder, and they all said, "Such transcendental love is never an ordinary thing." Text 162 to 170. जहार दर्शने लोके प्रेमे मत है, हासे कांदे नाचे गाए कृष्ण नाम ले. सर्वथा निश्चित इहो कृष्ण अवतार, मथुरा आइला लोकेर करीते निस्तार. तबे महाप्रभु से ब्राह्मणे लैया, ताहारे पूछिला किछु निवृत्ति बसिया. आर्य सरल तुमी वृद्ध ब्राह्मण, कहाँ हैते पाइले तुमी एई प्रेम धन. विप्र कहे श्रीपाद श्री माधवेंद्रपुरी, भ्रमिते भ्रमिते आइला मथुरा नगरी. कृपा करी तेहो मोर निलय आइला, मोरे शिष्य करी मोर हाथे भिक्षा कैला. गोपाल प्रकट करी सेवा कैल महाशय, अद्यापि ताहार सेवा गोवर्धन है. सुनी प्रभु कैला तार चरण वंदन, भय पाइया प्रभु पाए पड़िला ब्राह्मण. प्रभु कहे तुम्ही गुरु आमी शिष्य प्राय, गुरु हैया शिष्य नमस्कार ना जुआए. Translation. The people said, simply by seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everyone is maddened with love of Krishna. Indeed, everyone is laughing, crying, dancing, chanting and taking the holy name of Krishna. Certainly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in all respects the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Now he has come to Mathura to deliver everyone. After saying this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the Brahmin aside. Sitting in a solitary place, the Lord began to question him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "You are an elderly Brahmin, you are sincere and you are advanced in spiritual life. Where from have you gotten this transcendental opulence of ecstatic love for Krishna?" The Brahmin replied, "His Holiness Srila Madhavendra Puri came to the city of Mathura while he was on tour. While at Mathura, Sripad Madhavendra Puri visited my house and accepted me as a disciple. He even took lunch at my home. After installing the deity of Gopal, Srila Madhavendra Puri rendered him service. That very deity is still being worshipped at Govardhan Hill. As soon as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard about Madhavendra Puri's relationship with the Brahmin, he immediately offered obeisances at his feet. Becoming fearful, the Brahmin also immediately fell at the Lord's feet. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "You are on the platform of my spiritual master and I am your disciple. Since you are my spiritual master, it is not befitting that you offer me obeisances. Text 171 to 179. सुनिया विस्मित विप्र कहे भय पाइया, ऐछे बात कह केने सन्यासी हैया। किंतु तोमार प्रेम देखी मने अनुमानी, माधवेंद्र पुरी संबंध धरो जानी। कृष्ण प्रेमा ताहा जहाँ तहार संबंध, तहाँ बिना यही प्रेमर कहाँ नाही गंध। तबे भट्टाचार्य तारे संबंध कहिल, सुनि आनंदित विप्र नाचिते लागिल। तबे विप्र प्रभुरे लैया आइला निज घरे, आपन इच्छाए प्रभुर नाना सेवा करे। भिक्षा लागी भट्टाचार्य कराइला रंधन, तबे महाप्रभु हासी बोलीला वचन। पूरी गोसाई तोमार घरे करिया छिन भिक्षा, मोरे तुम्ही भिक्षा देहो यही मोर शिक्षा। यद यद आचरति श्रेष्ठस्तद तद एवेतरो जनः, स यत् प्रमाणम कुरुते लोकास्तद अनुवर्तते। यद्यपि सनोडिया है सेत ब्राह्मण, सनोडिया घरे सन्यासी ना करे भोजन। Translation. Upon hearing this, the Brahmin became afraid. He then said, "Why do you speak like this? You are a sannyasi. Upon seeing your ecstatic love, I can just imagine that you must have some relationship with Madhavendra Puri. This is my understanding. This kind of ecstatic love can be experienced only when one has a relationship with Madhavendra Puri. Without him, even a scent of such transcendental ecstatic love is impossible." Balabhadra Bhattacharya then explained the relationship between Madhavendra Puri and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After hearing this, the Brahmin became very pleased and began to dance. The Brahmin then took Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his home and out of his own free will began to serve the Lord in various ways. He asked Balabhadra Bhattacharya to cook Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lunch. At that time, the Lord smilingly spoke as follows. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Madhavendra Puri has already taken lunch at your place. Therefore, you may cook and give me the food. That is my instruction. Whatever action a great man performs, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues." The Brahmin belonged to the Sanodia Brahmin community, and a sannyasi does not accept food from such a Brahmin. Text 180 to 184. तथापि पूरी देखी तार वैष्णव आचार, शिष्य करी तार भिक्षा कैल अंगीकार। महाप्रभु तारे यदि भिक्षा मागिल, दैन्य करी सही विप्र कहिते लागिल। तुम्हारे भिक्षा दीप बड़ भाग्य से आमार, तुम्ही ईश्वर नाही तुम्हार विधि व्यवहार। मूर्ख लोक करीबे क तुम्हार निंदना, सहिते ना पारिमु सही दुष्टेरा वचना। प्रभु कहे श्रुति स्मृति जत ऋषिगण, सबे एक मत नहे भिन्न भिन्न धर्म। Translation. Although the Brahmin belonged to the Sanodia community, Srila Madhavendra Puri had seen that he behaved like a Vaishnava and had therefore accepted him as his disciple. The food he had cooked had also been accepted by Madhavendra Puri. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu willingly requested food from the Brahmin, and the Brahmin, feeling natural humility, began to speak as follows. "It is a great fortune for me to offer you food. You are the Supreme Lord, and being in the transcendental position, you are not restricted in any way. Foolish people will blaspheme you, but I shall not tolerate the words of such mischievous people." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, "The Vedas, Puranas and great learned sages are not always in agreement with one another. Consequently, there are different religious principles." Text 185 to 189. धर्म स्थापन हेतु साधुर व्यवहार, पूरी गोसाइण जे आचरण से धर्मसार। तर्को अप्रतिष्ठः श्रुतयो विभिन्ना, नासाव ऋषिर यस्य मतम न भिन्नम। धर्मस्य तत्वम निहितम गुहायाम महाजनो येन गतः स पंथ। तबे से विप्र प्रभु के भिक्षा कराइल, मधुपुरी लोक सब प्रभु के देखीते आइल। लक्ष संख्या लोक ऐसे नाहिक गणन, बाहिर हैया प्रभु दिला दर्शन। बाहु तुली बले प्रभु हरि बोल ध्वनि, प्रेमे मत नाचे लोक करी हरि ध्वनि। Translation: A devotee's behavior establishes the true purpose of religious principles. The behavior of Madhavendra Puri Goswami is the essence of such religious principles. At that time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quoted Mahabharata. The meaning of that verse: dry arguments are inconclusive. A great personality whose opinion does not differ from others is not considered a great sage. Simply by studying the Vedas, which are variegated, one cannot come to the right path by which religious principles are understood. The solid truth of religious principles is hidden in the heart of an unadulterated, self-realized person. Consequently, as the Shastras confirm, one should accept whatever progressive path the Mahajanas advocate. After this discussion, the Brahmin served lunch to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then all the people residing in Mathura came to see the Lord. People came by the hundreds of thousands and no one could count them. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came out of the house to give audience to the people. When the people assembled, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu raised his arms and said very loudly, Hari Bol! The people responded to the Lord became ecstatic. As if mad, they began to dance and to vibrate the transcendental sound, Hari. Text 190 to 197. यमुनार 26 घाटे प्रभु कैला स्नान, सही विप्र प्रभु के देखा है तीर्थ स्थान। स्वयंभू विश्राम दीर्घ विष्णु भूतेश्वर महाविद्या गोकर्णादि देखिला विस्तार। वन देखी बारे यदि प्रभुर मन हईल, सहित ब्राह्मणे प्रभु संगीते ले। मधुवन ताल कुमुद बहुलावन गेला, तहाँ तहाँ स्नान करी प्रेमाविष्ट हिला। पथे गाभी घटा चरे, प्रभु रे देखिया प्रभु के बेड़ा आसी होंकार करिया। गाभी देखी स्तब्ध प्रभु प्रेमेर तरंगे, वात्सल्य गाभी प्रभुर चाटे सब अंगे। सुष्ट हैया प्रभु करे अंग कांदियान, प्रभु संगे चले नाही छाड़े धेनुगण। कोष्टे सृष्टि धेनु सब राखिल गोयाल, प्रभु कंठध्वनि सुनी ऐसे मुर्गी पाल। ट्रांसलेशन: Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed in the 24 ghats along the banks of the Yamuna at Mathura, and the Brahmin showed him all the places of pilgrimage. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited all the holy places on the banks of the Yamuna, including Swayambhu, Vishram Ghat, Dirgha Vishnu, Bhuteshwar, Mahavidya and Gokaran. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to see the various forests of Vrindavan, he took the Brahmin with him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited the different forests including Madhuvan, Talavan, Kumodavan and Bahulavan. Wherever he went, he took his bath with great ecstatic love. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through Vrindavan, herds of grazing cows saw him pass and immediately surrounding him began to moo very loudly. Seeing the herds approach him, the Lord was stunned with ecstatic love. The cows then began to lick his body out of great affection. Becoming pacified, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to caress the cows, and the cows, being unable to give up his company, went with him. It was only with great difficulty that the cowherdmen were able to keep the cows back. Then when the Lord chanted, all the deer heard his sweet voice and approached him. Text 198 to 206. मृगा मृगी मुख देखी प्रभु अंग चाटे, भय नाही करे संगे जाए वाटे वाटे। शुक पीक भृंग प्रभुरे देखी, पंचम गाय शिखी गण नृत्य करी, प्रभु आगे जाए। प्रभु देखी वृंदावनेर वृक्ष लता गणे, अंकुर पुलक मधु अश्रु वर्षने। फूल फल भरी डाल पड़े प्रभु पाए, बंधु देखी बंधु जैन भेटा लय जाए। प्रभु देखी वृंदावनेर स्थावर जंगम, आनंदित बंधु जैन देखे बंधुगण। ता सबार प्रीति देखी प्रभु भावावेशे, सबासने क्रीड़ा करे हैया तार वसे। प्रति वृक्ष लता प्रभु करे न आलिंगन, पुष्पादि ध्याने करे न कृष्णे समर्पण। अश्रु कंप पुलक प्रेमे शरीर अस्थिरे, कृष्ण बोल बोले उच्चैश्वरे। स्थावर जंगम मिली करे कृष्ण ध्वनि, प्रभुर गंभीर स्वरे जैन प्रतिध्वनि। Translation: When the does and the bucks came and saw the Lord's face, they began to lick his body. Not being at all afraid of him, they accompanied him along the path. Bumblebees and birds like the parrot and the cuckoo all began to sing loudly on the fifth note, and the peacocks began to dance in the forest in front of the Lord. Upon seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the trees and creepers of Vrindavan became jubilant. Their twigs stood up and they began to shed tears of ecstasy in the form of honey. The tree branches and creepers, overloaded with fruits and flowers, fell down at the lotus feet of the Lord and greeted him with various presentations as if they were friends. Thus, all the moving and non-moving living entities of Vrindavan became very jubilant to see the Lord. It was as if friends were made happy by seeing another friend. Seeing their affection, the Lord was moved by the ecstatic love. He began to sport with them exactly as a friend sports with his friends. Thus, he voluntarily came under the control of his friends. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to embrace each and every tree and creeper, and they began to offer their fruits and flowers as if in meditation. The Lord's body was restless, and tears, trembling, and jubilation were manifest. He said very loudly, "Chant Krishna, chant Krishna." All the moving and non-moving creatures then began to vibrate the transcendental sound of Hare Krishna as if they were echoing the deep sound of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Text 207 to 213. मृगेर गलाधरी प्रभु करेन रोदने, मृगेर पुलक अंगे अश्रु नयने। वृक्ष डाले शुकशारी दिल दर्शन, ताहा देखी प्रभुर किछु सुनीते हिल मन। शुकशारी का प्रभुर हाथे उड़ी पड़े, प्रभु के सुनाए कृष्णेर गुण श्लोक पड़े। सौंदर्यम ललनाली धैर्य दलनम लीला रमा स्तंभिनी, वीर्यम कंडु किताद्री वर्यम अमलाह पारे परार्थम गुणाः। शीलम सर्वज्ञानानुरंजनम, अहो यस्यायम अस्मात् प्रभुर, विश्वम विश्वजनिना कीर्तिर अवतात कृष्णो जगन्मोहनः। शुक मुखे सुनी तबे कृष्णेर वर्णन, सारिका पढ़े तबे राधिका वर्णन। श्री राधिकायः प्रियता सुरूपता, सुशीलता नर्तन गान चातुरी, गुणाली संपत कविता च राजते, जगन मनोमोहन चित्त मोहिनी। पुनः शुक कहे कृष्ण मदन मोहन, तबे आर श्लोक शुक करीला पठन। Translation: The Lord then clasped the necks of the deer and began to cry. There was jubilation manifest in the bodies of the deer, and the tears were in their eyes. When the male and female parrot appeared on the branches of a tree, the Lord saw them and wanted to hear them speak. Both parrots flew onto the hand of the Lord and began to chant the transcendental qualities of Krishna, and the Lord listened to them. The male parrot sung the glorifications of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is beneficial to everyone in the universe. His beauty is victorious over the gopis of Vrindavan, and it subdues their patience. His pastimes astound the goddess of fortune, and his bodily strength turns Govardhan Hill into a toy like a ball. His spotless qualities are unlimited, and his behavior satisfies everyone. Lord Krishna is attractive to everyone. Oh, may our Lord maintain the whole universe. After hearing this description of Lord Krishna from the male parrot, the female parrot began to recite a description of Srimati Radharani. The female parrot said Srimati Radharani's affection, her exquisite beauty and good behavior, her artistic dancing and chanting, and her poetic compositions are all so attractive that they attract the mind of Krishna, who attracts the mind of everyone in the universe. Thereafter the male parrot said, Krishna is the enchanter of the mind of Cupid. He then began to recite another verse. Text 214 to 222. वंशीधारी जगन्नारी चित्तहारी ससारी के विहारी गोपनारी भीर जियान मदन मोहन पुनः शारी कहे शुके करी परिहास ताहा सुनी प्रभुर हैल विस्मय प्रेमोल्लास राधा संगे यदा भाटी तदा मदन मोहन अन्यथा विश्वमोह अपि स्वयं मदन मोहितः शुकशारी उड़ी पुनः गेला वृक्ष डाले मयूरेर नृत्य प्रभु देखे कुतूहले मयूरेर कंठ देखी प्रभुर कृष्ण स्मृति हैल प्रेमावेशे महाप्रभु भूमि ते पड़िल प्रभुरे मूर्छित देखी सहित ब्राह्मण भट्टाचार्य संगे करे प्रभुर संतर्पण आस्ते व्यस्ते महाप्रभुर लैया बहिर्वास जलशेख करे अंगे वस्त्रेर वातास प्रभु करणे कृष्ण नाम कहे उच्च करी चेतन पाया प्रभु जाए गड़ागड़ी कंटक दुर्गम वने अंग क्षत हैल भट्टाचार्य कोले करी प्रभुरे सुस्त कही. The male parrot then said, My dear Shari, female parrot, Sri Krishna carries a flute and enchants the hearts of all women throughout the universe. He is specifically the enjoyer of the beautiful gopis, and he is the enchanter of Cupid also. Let him be glorified. Then the female parrot began to speak jokingly to the male parrot, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was struck with wonderful ecstatic love to hear her speak. The female parrot said, When Lord Sri Krishna is with Radharani, he is the enchanter of Cupid. Otherwise, when he is alone, he himself is enchanted by erotic feelings, even though he enchants the whole universe. Both parrots then flew onto a tree branch, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to watch the dancing of the peacocks with curiosity. When the Lord saw the bluish necks of the peacocks, his remembrance of Krishna immediately awakened, and he fell to the ground in ecstatic love. When the Brahmin saw that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was unconscious, he and Balabhadra Bhattacharya took care of him. They hastily sprinkled water over the Lord's body, then they took up his outer cloth and began to fan him with it. They then began to chant the holy name of Krishna into the Lord's ear. When the Lord regained consciousness, he began rolling on the ground. When the Lord rolled on the ground, sharp thorns injured his body. Taking him on his lap, Balabhadra Bhattacharya pacified him. Text 223 to 234. Krishna veshe prabhur preme gar gar man बोल बोल करी उठी करे नर्तन भट्टाचार्य से विप्रेय कृष्ण नाम गाय नाचीते नाचीते पथे प्रभु चली जाए प्रभुर प्रेमावेश देखी ब्राह्मण विस्मित प्रभुर रक्षा लागी विप्र हैला चिंतित नीलाचले चिला जैसे प्रेमावेश मन वृंदावन जायते पथे हैला शतगुण सहस्र गुण प्रेम बाड़े मथुरा दर्शने लक्ष गुण प्रेम बाड़े भ्रमेन जबे भ्रने अन्य देश प्रेम उच्छले वृंदावन नामे साक्षात भ्रमे ये भी सही वृंदावने प्रेमे घर घर मन रात्रि दिवसे स्नान भिक्षादि निर्वाह करे न अभ्यासे यही मत प्रेम जावत भ्रमिला बार वन एकत्र लिखिलुन सर्वत्र ना जाय वर्णन वृंदावने हैला प्रभुर जतेक प्रेमेर विकार कोटि ग्रंथे अनंत लिखे न तहार विस्तार तबु लिखी बारे नारे तारे एक कण उद्देश्य करीते करी दिग्दर्शन जगत भासील चैतन्य लीलार पाथारे जार जत शक्ति तथा पाथारे संतारे श्री रूप रघुनाथ पड़े जार याश चैतन्य चैतामत कहे कृष्णदास। Translation. The mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wandered in ecstatic love of Krishna. He immediately stood up and said, "Chant, chant." Then he himself began to dance. Being thus ordered by the Lord, both Balabhadra Bhattacharya and the Brahmin began to chant the holy name of Krishna. Then the Lord, dancing and chanting, proceeded along the path. The Brahmin was astounded to see the symptoms of ecstatic love exhibited by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He then became anxious to give the Lord protection. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mind was absorbed in ecstatic love at Jagannath Puri, but when he passed along the road on the way to Vrindavan, that love increased 100 times. The Lord's ecstatic love increased 1,000 times when he visited Mathura, but it increased 100,000 times when he wandered in the forest of Vrindavan. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was elsewhere, the very name of Vrindavan was sufficient to increase his ecstatic love. Now when he was actually travelling in the Vrindavan forest, his mind was absorbed in great ecstatic love day and night. He ate and bathed simply out of habit. Thus I have written a description of the ecstatic love Lord Chaitanya manifested in one of the places he visited while walking through the 12 forests of Vrindavan. To describe what he experienced everywhere would be impossible. Lord Ananta writes millions of books elaborately describing the transformations of ecstatic love experienced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan. Since Lord Anant himself cannot describe even a fragment of these pastimes, I am simply pointing out the direction. The whole world became merged in the inundation of the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One can swim in that water to the extent that he has the strength. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadas, narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita following in their footsteps. So here ends the 17th chapter of the Madhya Leela of Sri Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Hari Bol, Dandot Pranam. Yes, he visited only once because nobody was able to control him. Tomorrow I'll read what he did in Vrindavan, his Vrindavan pastimes.